Hello students, in this video let's solve exercise 4.2. First question, from a point Q the length of the tangent to the circle is 24 cm and the distance of Q from the center is 25 cm. The radius of the circle is, 4 options are given, we should find out. So this is the picture. From the given data we ourselves can draw the diagram. Okay. So circle with center O and from the center to point Q it is 25 cm and the length of the tangent, okay, length of the tangent is 24 cm, that is from P to Q. We have to find out the radius. Okay, so radius is unknown, we have to find out. So it is, so we have to draw a perpendicular from the center O to of the circle to the point P of the on the circle, which is touching the tangent. This line will be perpendicular to the tangent of the circle. So if it is perpendicular means we can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so by that we can start solving. So it is OQ square equal to OP square plus PQ square. So in the place of OQ it is 25 and in the place of PQ it is 24. Okay, so we have to simplify this. So 25 square is 625 and 24 square is 576. So this has to be minus subtracted so that we will get OP square. So it is 49. So it is in square. So if you take square root on both sides, we will get OP equal to 7 cm. That means the radius is 7 cm. Next problem, in figure, if TP and TQ are two tangents to a circle with center O, so that angle POQ equal to 110 degree, then angle PTQ is equal to what? Okay, that's a question. Okay, so from external point T, two tangents are drawn, that is TP and TQ. So in the to the center, so these two are making an angle of 110. We have to find out this angle PTQ. This angle we have to find out now. So let's find out. It's from the question it is clear that OP is the radius of the circle to the tangent PT and OQ is the radius to the tangent TQ. Okay, so these two are perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, why? Because radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So it will be having 90 degree. Now in quadrilateral POQT. Okay, this is in the form of a quadrilateral. 4 sides are there. So we know that the sum of the angles is 360 degree. Okay, so what and all value we know that we have to substitute. Okay, that is only one is unknown. So rest all we know. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree and this is 110 degree. So if you substitute, we can get angle PTQ equal to 70 degree. Okay. Then next problem. If tangent PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O is inclined to each other at angle 80 degree, then angle POA is equal to, okay, so this angle we have to know, POA, okay, POA, this angle we should get to know. Okay, so let's solve. In triangle AOP, okay, triangle AOP, so this angle PAO is 90 degree because radius and tangent are perpendicular. That means 90 degree. Then angle APO equal to 40 degree because the line through the center of the circle will bisect the angle between the two tangent. Okay, so we can say APO is 40 degree because half of 80 degree is 40 degree. Okay, so for this triangle, two angles are known. Only this angle is unknown. So you can use the sum of the angles of triangle. So we will get 90 plus 40 plus angle POA equal to 180 degree. So angle POA equal to 180 minus 130 degree equal to 50 degree. Okay. Then fourth problem, prove that the tangent drawn at the end of a diameter of a circle are parallel. Okay, so this is the circle. Okay, this is the diameter of the circle. So two tangents are drawn at the end of the diameter. Okay, we have to show that these two tangents are parallel. Okay, so now both radii AO and PO are perpendicular to the tangents. Okay, we know that the radius and tangents are perpendicular. So OB is perpendicular to RS and AO is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, so these two tangent and radius are perpendicular. So we can say that, so this angle, so this angle and here this angle and here also angle 2 and this side, that is ABO. So all the AB, yes, so all these are having 90 degree. Okay, so perpendicular meaning is they are having 90 degree. So from the above figure, angle 1 and 2 are alternate interior angles. So in order to avoid confusion, we have written 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2, this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. What angle they are? They are alternate interior angle. Interior angle means between the two lines, they are inside the lines. Alternate means one is in the right, one is in the left. Okay, that is called alternate interior angles. So these two are equal. Why? Because both are equal to 90 degree. Okay, so this says that, okay, these two lines PQ and RS are parallel to each other. So hence proved. When the alternate interior angles will be equal, only when the two lines are parallel. That time only it can happen. The next problem, prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So what they have said, tangent is there and one more perpendicular is there to the tangent. We have to prove that that perpendicular passes through the center of the circle. Okay, so for this problem we can use the method of contradiction. Okay, so we will say that O is not the center of the circle, O dash, some other point is going to be the center of the circle, we will say, and we have to prove by that contradiction, we have to prove it. Okay, so we have to prove perpendicular at P to AB passes through O. That is what we have to prove now. Okay, so let the perpendicular drawn at P point of AB passes through O. So it passes through O dash. Okay, join OP and O dash P. Okay, so OP, that's a perpendicular, and O dash P, that is a new point which we have found and we are going to join it to P. Tangent drawn at P passes through O dash, therefore O dash PB equal to 90 degree. Okay, so why? Because now we have assumed that O dash is our new center. So from the center to the tangent, that's a radius. So radius and tangent will be perpendicular. Okay, so it is 90 degree. We know that the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Therefore, this is, okay, OPB equal to 90 degree. Okay, comparing 1 and 2. So comparing 1 and 2, we are getting O dash PB equal to OPB. Okay, so from 1 and 2, RHS is 90 degree. Okay, so RHS both are 90 degree means we can equate the LHS also. That's why we are getting O dash PB equal to OPB. It is possible only when OP and O dash P coincide lines. Okay, when the angle can be same for both the lines, when both the lines are same line, then only we can have the same angle. So it is proved. Okay, so it is proved that the perpendicular drawn at P passes through the center. Next problem. The length of a tangent from a point A at distance 5 cm from the center of the circle is 4 cm. Find the radius of the circle. This problem is very similar to the first problem which we attempted. Okay. So length of the tangent is 4 cm and from center to the point it is 5 cm. We have to find out the radius. Okay, very similar to the first problem. We can use Pythagoras theorem and find out. So AP is a tangent that is drawn on the circle from a point A. The radius OP will be perpendicular to OP will be perpendicular to AP. So OP perpendicular to AP. We know that OA equal to 5 cm, AP equal to 4 cm. So given data is written now from triangle. So this triangle is a right triangle. We know, right? Here it is 90 degrees, so it is right triangle. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. So substituting, we will get 5 square is equal to 4 square plus PO square. Okay, so PO square is equal to 25 minus 16, that is 9. So taking square root on both sides, we will get PO equal to 3. Okay, so radius of the circle is 3 cm. Seventh problem. Two concentric circles are of radii 5 cm and 3 cm. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Okay. So if you see the diagram, you can understand. So the bigger circle is of radius 5 cm and the smaller circle is of 3 cm. Why it is one inside the other means it is given as concentric. Concentric means center is same. Okay. Center is same, it is one within the other. Okay. So we have to find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Okay. So the chord of the chord of the bigger circle, it will be the tangent for the smaller circle. Okay. So now we have to find the length of that chord. Okay, that is from P to Q, we have to find the length. So, from the above diagram, PQ is the tangent to the smaller circle at point A. OA is perpendicular to PQ. Okay. Then, by using Pythagoras theorem in triangle OAP, OP square equal to AP square plus OA square. So, substituting the values, we can find out that AP equal to 4. Okay. So this is half the chord only. This is the length of half the chord only. So we can say that since a perpendicular from center of the circle bisects the chord, AP will be equal to AQ. Okay. Perpendicular from center to the chord will bisect the chord. So we can say PQ equal to 2AP. So 2 into 4 is 8 cm. So the length of the chord of a larger circle is 8 cm. Next is quadrilateral ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle. Prove that AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. So we can start with DR equal to DS. How? Because D is the external point. From there to the circle, if the tangent is drawn, the length of the tangents will be equal. So all four points are like that only. Okay, since the tangent on the circle from a point D, B, A, C respectively. Okay, by adding LHS and RHS, the above equations we get. Okay, we are going to add the LHS and RHS. Okay, so together if you add and rearrange, you can see that DR plus CR. Okay, what is DR plus CR? It is DC. Okay, or CD. So you will get like that. So it will be AD plus BC equal to CD plus AB. So that's what it is asked in the question to prove. So hence it is proved. You can start with LHS also. After adding the LHS, if you rearrange and if you write it, it will be arriving at RHS. So in that method also you can do. So the next remaining problems I'll continue in the next video. Thank you, children.